Two old people on the couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video. It is Startup Monday, and I am Debbie, and this is Mark, and we are glad that you are joining us here on the couch. So
always, and yeah. I just want to I'm getting my energy back, but it was a long day at work, and then an even longer day at yickety shuffle practice,
shuffle dance practice.
Because one day after I think that the team is ready, we're going to do our viral video.
Yes,
and the pyrotechnics.
Yeah,
it's a long story, but
yes.
So, I've been training hard with that, and we got our uniforms tonight.
You did?
Yeah, let's go.
Right,
you want to go out to a picture of the girls?
I do want to see a picture of the girls.
Well, here's the girls. Okay, we're up on our studio balcony.
Okay.
The sun was setting, you see. It was a perfect time. I said, girls, let's get out and let's take a picture. Now, you see that one with the short hair in the back?
Yeah.
She's the one that I got to keep in line. She's got a pretty good attitude. She's pretty tough. Mm-hmm. And that blonde in the front, she's the one that started doing extra steps, the yickety and trying to steal the show. And boy, she got on and started pulling her hair. And I had to pull them apart, but I got them apart. But, they're all dressed like that too. They said they're going to wear their uniforms to the meet and greet.
Oh, are they? Okay.
In Pryor, Oklahoma. Sometimes on the map it says Pryor Creek. Yeah. But it's Pryor,
Oklahoma.
At the exciting Southeast Baptist Church. Now, they might not be allowed into the church with those uniforms.
They might not be allowed into the church.
Maybe not on the prop, but they'll show up at the hotel maybe.
Yes.
But they all want to see David.
Yes.
Of Come On Homesteading.
Yes. He's
going to be there. And the first time they saw him while you were watching one of his videos, because you kind of like David too.
I do like David.
You say, I don't know, I'm a guy, but you say he's a very handsome guy. And I got to get you to focus back on me.
No, you never get me focused back on you.
I lost all the dancing girls. They all went, they're all focused on him now, but they're still a team when it comes to dancing, and they still listen to me.
I'm always focused on you.
Oh, okay. No. Well, all right. We don't.
Okay.
That's enough of that.
Okay.
Okay. So that's all I've got going on today.
Cool.
Oh, and then I did spoof.
Yes. Debbie's Mindless Happy Place.
Your show.
Channel.
Yeah. Over on Debbie's Mindless Happy Place. It'll be in the links down below. But over on Grumpy Grandpa, which will be in the links down below.
Patriot Show.
Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show, I kind of spoofed.
You did. It was hilarious.
Guys, we cannot, it's boring to us to see you show us what you bought and then put it together. So I did my own take on it.
Yeah, you did. And it was hilarious.
And most people that watch us over here already saw it, so you know all about it. But if
Karen
you haven't
watched it, she was like, she was dying over there.
Oh, and Karen, she's going to be at the meet.
Is she coming to the meetup?
Yeah, because Jared's going to be there. Okay. Jared Crocker.
So she's finally going to meet Jared.
Jared Crocker. His channel. She watches that religiously.
Yeah, she likes Jared Crocker.
And the dancing girls, they all are on David at Come On. So, the girls are just giddy. Yeah, it's a good time of this season for them. They're
just excited.
They're excited, guys.
They are.
All right. So that's all I got.
So let's get out to Furry Friends.
Yeah, Furry Friends. All right.
Okay. Let's get out to Furry Friends.
Furry friends, let's all get to those furry friends.
Okay.
Now these dogs are just adorable.
Okay, and there's more than this, so if you can scroll through them while I'm reading this.
Okay, I can do that.
So there's 3 of them in one of the pictures. So this is Baby, Nacho, and Manly.
All right.
And these were sent in by Patricia from Too Crazy in Alabama, and she wrote me a little bio on each one, so that's really great. So I'm going to read Baby. Is a black and white Yorkie mix, about 5 pounds, has been with us since October of 2003. She was about a year old when she showed up at a cat-only neighbor's house and promptly took over our hearts and home. She is approximately 19 plus years old now.
Wow, that's
her hearing and eyesight aren't the greatest now, but she keeps on keeping on. So... And then Nacho, you can kind of scroll through there because I don't know really who's that. Right there is Baby.
Yeah, that's not Nacho.
Baby. No. So go to the next one.
All right.
So that's
there's all three of them.
That's
okay.
all three.
All right.
Okay. Nacho is a Chihuahua.
Yeah, of course. Nacho
is a rescue
be a Chihuahua
that our youngest son Kevin brought home in the summer of 2008. Nacho was about 3 to 4 years old per the vet when Kevin got him from a family that had small children that terrorized the small dog. Nacho is now about 15 years old and weighs 4.5 pounds. He can be food aggressive if another four-legged critter approaches the food bowl while he is eating. Yeah.
And, our Tinkerbell, which was half Chihuahua, half Pomeranian. Yeah, sometimes, whenever we first had to adopt her, especially, whenever our dog got near, it would be, And then I could see that.
Manly is my chunky monkey. And it says it's a
Dachshund Chihuahua mix. Oh, that's a cool mix.
And weighs in at 7.5 pounds.
Should I advance?
You could go through them if you want to. All of them. There's just different pictures. I think that's Nacho. That might be that. No, I mean Manly.
Maybe Manly. All right. And then the two.
Yeah.
That one dog just looks like he's just. I mean, they're both chilling, but he looks really cool just looking up there like, yeah, I'm in the heat of the, when the sun's beating down, and they're like, all right.
Okay.
Let's get going. Let's go for a car ride.
So she writes that he had been picked up by the animal control as a stray and has been a part of our family since April 23rd, 2015. The day they picked him up, skinny and malnourished, Manly came into our family just a little over 3 months after we lost our Kevin, who was 22, in an auto accident. And our then 31-year-old daughter convinced us that Kevin would have wanted us to bring him home to love and care for. Manly is now 7+ years old, is a snuggle bug, and loves to lay his head on your shoulder. So there is no doubt in my mind that Kevin did direct us to the shelter that day when his sister came over and helped us go through his bedroom and clothes. So, very sorry. I knew you had lost a child, so I did know that already.
Yeah, and I thought whenever you said 22 at first, I thought it was the dog. No, so I apologize if I went, and I understand now.
Yeah.
You meant Kevin was 22.
Was 22,
and
her son.
We've lost a son.
Yes, we have lost a son, so it is...
a little older, but it's still...
Yeah, a parent...
It's still impossible.
Yeah, a parent should never have to lose a child, so that is very sad, but these dogs,
those will help you get by.
Yes, get through the tough days. So definitely,
whenever you get mugged, and especially the little dogs, they like to. Well, our little Pomeranian would circle and then bounce on our back legs, right? And it was the greatest thing. It was like you knew that dog was happy to see you. So.
And our little Chihuahua mix that we had was actually my girlfriend's dog, and she passed away, and then. We adopted it. Tinkerbell, the dog, came to live with us.
We adopted that puppy at 12.
Yeah, something like that.
It passed away at 50, and it had seizures all the time.
Yeah, it did.
But it would have a seizure and just keep on going. And then, it only lived to be 15, which I know for a small dog isn't old, but it's not young either. So
anyway. Those are adorable dogs, so thank you for sharing those with us, for Patricia, and we can't wait to see you this weekend, so we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a big time, so let's get out to the news then.
All right.
Okay, so Israel-Hamas conflict hurls into the second week with more airstrikes on Gaza, so it's still going on. They are trying to get some peace talks going, but I'm just not know.
It wasn't funny, but it was kind of funny that one news company said Iran gave permission for Hamas, or gave the order for Hamas to. Well, no kidding.
Yeah, no kidding. They fund Hamas. So
boy, you guys are smart.
Man. It's like, that was rocket science. Because, or approved. No, it didn't give permission. It approved.
Of the
airstrikes.
Yeah, well, they give them the missiles.
They give them the missiles. So yeah, of course they approved.
And what's sad is, the administration before Trump gave hundreds of million, first a pilot of 400 million to Iran, and then billions to them so that they could buy these things.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. It is all nuts balls.
It is nuts balls. It is nuts, very nuts balls. So, and then we have a lot of flooding that's that could happen this week. So, here on this middle region, there could be a lot of flooding, and I'm going to have another slate in a minute because there is some severe weather going on in Texas. And way out in the Panhandle, that's going to move this way.
I can almost tell you, if one place is going to flood, it's always Houston.
Yeah, Houston will probably flood for sure.
It's right up against the Gulf, and it's freaking low, and it always floods.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah, it's right by the coast. And then a massive wildfire near Los Angeles is still 0% contained. Officials
0% contained is not good.
No, it's not good, and they suspect arson on that one fire. So anyway. It doesn't really say how big of a fire it is.
I can guarantee you one thing. I'm not going to have to get in a satellite truck
and go to that fire.
Go to the flooding in Houston.
No.
Or that fire.
Nope. Nope.
It's one thing, the phone never rings anymore.
I know. It tells you to go to some breaking news event.
Oh, my gosh. And just be up there and producers saying, get closer to the fire.
Yeah, I know. And always
like Karen.
When you're done.
You know how Karen is just like, me. I need you to do this. Same with those New York producers. Boy, they're just, don't. That's train wreck, and that's nuts balls.
That's nuts balls.
All right, I'm back out to us.
They're just nuts balls.
All right, what did you plan on hitting? How did you?
I was trying to say nuts balls.
Oh,
Those producers are nuts balls.
Yeah.
Okay, so then here is later on tonight's severe round of severe weather that's going to move through Oklahoma, and so we are in the slight category. Okay. Some south and east of us is more enhanced. So
everybody in our territory, stay weather aware.
This week is the next 10 days, there's supposed to be a chance of some severe weather.
Well, I tell you what, on Saturday it's going to be beautiful up there, and it's just I'm going to say, last year it was just overcasty. At the beginning, I think the sun came out later on, but it was just overcasty. It was perfect, really.
But it was a nice temperature.
It was. It wasn't hot. It was overcasty, and it never rained. Yeah. It was a perfect day.
It was. Okay. Whoops. Sorry.
Boy, you got...
As lumber prices climb, okay, and this is talking to like the Sawyers and all.
Well, could you not just get a picture of Hood
Custom Shop? Well, I didn't come up with this. This was somebody's article. Right. So, or Hood's Custom Shop, and all the DUIers are cutting out the middleman and milling their own wood.
I'm going to just come out and say it. Because he built us a bench too for the meetup. Is Hood's Custom Shop. Go
check him out.
YouTube.
We'll put in his...
And he's got one of those things right there. And
he's going to bring one to the meetup.
Yes, he'll be there demonstrating it. And he did that. And he heard about the girls. Remember whenever his lead dance appreciation all last week.
The chai cuttery or whatever it's called.
I said it wrong because I told some people today. Hood's made charcuterie, but it's not charcuterie. It's charcuterie. I don't know. It's okay. I said it wrong.
Oh, okay.
But it's something like that. But Hood's Custom Shop
did some of those.
Made some of those because I kind of said it's the rage right now. Yeah. So he'll have them for you to pick up there.
Yeah. So that will be great. He's got a lot of stuff that he's bringing with him.
I'm getting messages.
Yeah, you are getting messages. That's what I was checking out. Okay, and then the first enhanced child tax credit payments will go out July the 15th for anybody that has children in their home. Yeah. And I don't know if there's an income limit on that. I'm not for sure if there's an income limit on that. I would think it would only go to middle class, lower income people, but I could be wrong about that. But anyway, they'll be getting payments of $300 between July and December for each one of their kids. So they'll be getting a boost in their income.
Yeah, well, anytime the government, I have a sneaky suspicion that they want to buy votes. But that's, I mean, anytime that the people can get the tax money. Yeah. But that money's coming from somebody else, though, so it's a really touchy subject.
We forgot our lights.
There, that's
it's
much
almost
better.
It's almost over, but we forgot our lights.
Nobody's going to take us seriously
all
the way up
until the lights
there.
come on.
But it's a touchy subject for everybody because there are people that need it.
Yeah, there are.
And there are people that...
and right now it's really helping our daughter out because she's in our last year of college and she has 2 kids.
It's working out good for her.
Because she's going to school full time.
And again... I paid,
to our house.
and then sometimes I think of it that way. I'm like, well, I paid a lot of money whenever I made good money into the system.
Yes.
So if my daughter gets some of it, that's my money.
Yes.
So it's my money going to my daughter in a sense. I think of it that way, and it doesn't make me as mad at it and stuff like that.
We're good. Okay, and then Pompeo says evidence suggests coronavirus originated from Wuhan lab. Risk of bioterror very real.
So trust me, people. They don't know. They haven't found the intermediate.
The host.
The host was. Yeah. And let's face it. There's a lab in Wuhan.
Yes.
And it came from Wuhan.
Yeah.
And they were studying.
Yes. The CV.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah. I'm not a rocket scientist, but I do know my brother. Yeah. My twin brother that's going to Mars. So, but he's not a rocket scientist. They just picked him and said, hey, you want to go to Mars? And he's like, sure. He didn't, and he wasn't told it was a round trip.
Yeah.
Remember that?
What does that have to do with bioterror?
I said I'm not a rocket scientist.
Oh. But Fred is.
He's a nuclear scientist.
Oh, he's not a rocket scientist.
Fred, my producer over in Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show. You drink with him every Friday. You should know these things. I showed a picture of where he worked on one of our shows.
I know, you did.
Whenever the blackouts.
I know. Okay. Yes. I understand where you were going. I was confused about where you were going.
I'm just saying I'm not a rocket scientist, but you don't have to probably know. Odds are it came from that lab.
Yeah. And so here again, families to receive $300 per month per child. So, okay, and then my maps.
All right,
here we go with our maps.
Let's get out of that news. The news is so depressing all the time.
So here we are with the maps, and then we have the most famous brand from each state in the U.S., and I may have already shown a kind of
earlier one like this, but so far this one looks pretty darn good.
This one looks a lot better to me.
Okay, this isn't just even food. This is everything.
Is brands, and I think the other one was restaurants.
Right.
This is brands.
South Carolina loves their Denny's.
Yeah, they do.
I think it was Denny's
It must have been where Denny's was originated, don't you think? So
Hershey,
anyway,
PA, or Heinz 57.
Yeah,
in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let's just leave it here for a second.
Okay, tell us in the comments if you believe your state is correct. I believe Oklahoma is correct. Yeah, Sonic is their headquarters is here.
I mean, it started here, too.
Yes.
And Dr. Pepper, boy, no, Allsop's, out there in New Mexico sounds about right. Coors up in Denver is well known for that. Zappo, boy.
I don't even know what that is.
Nevada, whatever that is, we don't have too many of them.
Here, so, anyway.
Okay, the coffee up there. Nike, ooh. Guess what?
What?
Guess where I did a live shot?
I have no idea.
At the test facility at the Nike compound in Oregon.
Did you?
It was important. Yeah. Oh, I got all the way up there, and I was running Mac's truck.
Oh.
Mac, good friend that passed away, and he was a great guy.
Coworker.
Very great guy. But he was on vacation, so I jumped in his truck up there, and I did fires. I was doing fires up in Washington, and then they're like, oh, by the way, I picked up another job down at, and it was really cool because they had these lines with these like things, and it was holding all the bowls, and they were going through. Who knows what they were doing to them, but they were going through these. It was like on a machine, on a conveyor belt, going around and doing,
Who knows what they were doing.
They were testing. They test those suckers and maybe coat them with stuff and do everything they can so they go farther.
Yeah.
But I just thought that would be,
that is interesting.
For the YouTubers out there. And that's what I did. And it was a meet, probably for like CNBC was doing like a Nike update or something like that.
Okay. All right, so then we're going to go to the most popular sports in the world. So I found a world map for us to look at. So the dark green is the football, which is really soccer, right?
Yeah. Go ahead and keep showing this, and then after we have that up for a while, I'll zoom in on.
And then I don't know what kind of football that other football is, but it's like light green. I don't know. And then America football is of course in the United States, and ice hockey is in Canada, and basketball is in California and a few states in.
I can't imagine that baseball would this most popular. Okay, football is more popular now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, and rugby is in this little place over here in the sea.
Cricket.
And
okay, Australia.
Tennis table tennis is China.
Yep.
And kickboxing is a dark blue, which I don't even.
That's down there in
see any of that.
Is that Korea or Vietnamish area or Seoul?
And it almost looks like the wrestling and the baseball are the same color, so it's hard to tell the difference between those two.
Yeah.
Oh, the wrestling is over here in above China. Is the wrestling?
That's gonna be hard to.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's just.
So
that would have been good.
Oh, that would have been good right there. Sorry. Well, they're all.
I know. Do you have another one?
I do,
this?
but it might work out good.
All right.
It might.
All right.
Okay, skiing is the light blue. I don't even really see any of the little skiing, and archery is pink, and I don't even see very much of it.
Wherever it is, it's small.
It's small. Oh, it's right here in
Where?
Is that pink?
No, that's red.
Is it?
Yeah, that's probably like soccer or something.
Yeah, I don't even know where archery is, and then no information. But anyway, yeah.
If somebody can tell us where archery has better eyes than us, let us know. But I can't see pink anywhere. Okay, go on.
But anyway, so that's that. And then one more. This one worked out good.
All right, good.
So anyway, and this is my last slide anyway. So okay, maps of countries most and least welcoming to foreigners. So we have Canada is very welcoming, right? So the dark blue, the darker the blue.
Well, Eric from Greenhorn 1 Acre
is originally from Canada.
He's a super nice guy.
Yeah, he is. And so more welcoming is the blue.
Ron Middleholtz.
Yes, Ron Middleholtz.
I shouldn't say last names probably, but that's all right. Ron, who drove a satellite truck.
And less welcoming is the more red. So Russia, not welcoming at all. China, not welcoming at all.
The Russians are busy drinking their vodka. They're like, don't mess with us, man. So, we're busy.
United States is kind of neutral. We could go either way. We can take them or leave them. So, anyway. So,
I think it's cool whenever I see foreigners visiting.
Yeah, I do. I like
country.
to see.
It's kind of like, and, people say, I tend to believe that most people in America, but I do. I try to be more accommodating because I know they're nervous. Like if I went to another country, I would be nervous, going, "Oh my gosh, I don't fit in here." And if somebody comes up to you and goes, "What's," like this one guy was traveling. He has a travel channel. Yeah. And he went to Saudi Arabia, where I was during the Gulf War, right? And the people were real friendly over there. They were really nice. And he went over there, and people would say, "Here, you got to check this out. I'll give you a ride." They would take him in and feed. He never once had to, worry about a meal or anything like that. Everybody was pulling him in, and they used to do that, to the American soldiers too. They would go, "Hey, look at that." I think half of it was business though too. Yeah. We'd be going down a small alleyway, right? Because you barter. It's fun there. There's no prices. You you haggle with them and try to get them down and everything like that. But you go into these back alleyway, and before you get by, they're like, "Hey, come in here," and it's this little niche eatery. Yeah. And they would give you half the food free. Yeah. Just so you would go back and tell your buddies, check out this. Yeah. But they were also very nice, friendly, and everything like that. Oh, cool. And I'll give you one more story of shopping over in Saudi Arabia. So we're just being nice. And I'd go into a store and I'd be like, "How much is that shirt?" And they would be like, how much do you think it's worth? I'm like, $7. Like, $7?
You insult me.
Well, no. I'd be giving it to you for free for $7. So I said, oh, okay. So I don't want to take it for free. So, I'll put it back. And then they're like, I'll take $7. I go, no, I don't want to take it if you're not making any money on it. But they are making money on it. Yeah. And then see how that works. And then, so, and you shopped early. It was good luck to get the first sale. So they always like to break the ice. So if you could get out there as soon as the shop opened, you're going to get a better price because the first sale is good luck for them.
All right. So we're going to wrap this up.
Boy, that's boring information.
We're going to wrap this up for today, and we'll be back on Midweek Wednesday, and we will see you then. So until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared.
And we'll be giving probably some more info on the upcoming Saturday coming up too. So that'll be all this week.
Okay.
All right. Bye.